Child abuse at a Valley daycare, then a cover-up at the hands of employees, even the owner.
The proof right there in the video, a child being smacked and scarred with a broom, but it is not enough to shut down a daycare in Arizona.
Actually, all it costs is $300 to stay open.
We need justice. We just need this to, we need to feel comfortable. This is not right. They can't get away with what they did.
It's a slap on the wrist. That's how the family of that little boy sees it. ABC 15's Megan Thompson continuing our coverage now with why the state says this fine fits the crime.
My son was really hurt, and there's a lot of kids there are in danger.
This mom doesn't want to be identified for the sake of her son, but she does want brighter angels and what happened to be seen everywhere.
Like, I can't get that out of my head that the day I took him to the hospital.
It was back in February when this happened. Daycare workers first telling that boy's mother that her son was bleeding profusely from his face because he tripped and fell. Doctors flagging that story as a lie, proven by the video from inside the facility near Central and Baseline Road. The Department of Health Services investigation ending with a handful of violations. $100 for not enough staff to the number of children in the room, another $100 for general safety standards, and a final $100 for the way they disciplined with corporal punishment, a broom to the face. That total, $300. Why?
All we're allowed to do is fine them a maximum of $100 per violation per day.
Dr. Kara Christ is the director of the State Department of Health Services.
I do believe that we have to weigh the ability for people to identify a mistake, make changes, and move forward and improve and correct.
Lily Adams was convicted of the physical abuse, striking the boy with the broom. She was fired immediately. Denise Sierra, daycare director at the time. She was convicted of helping cover up the abuse, and she's since left the company. But Ruben Sandoval, the owner, was convicted of covering up child abuse. He still works and operates multiple Brighter Angels locations in the Valley. Arizona law lets him do so.
What the convictions will play a role in is if it meets one of the criteria that will either get them not to be able to get a fingerprint card or get them put on that registry. That's where that plays an important role.
For the family, something needs to change. They're pushing for harsher penalties to try and ease the physical and emotional scar they see every day.
They need to pay attention to these kids who are helpless, who don't know what to do, who can't say anything or speak for themselves.
The Arizona Department of Health Services says they'll be monitoring Brighter Angels closer than ever. The governor who oversees that department is backing their decision tonight to keep the place up and running. Reporting in the newsroom, Megan Thompson, ABC 15, Arizona.
And when we checked in on Brighter Angels tonight, we found a brand new violation posted to its state record. We haven't been given an answer yet about what that violation is, but we know it was just reported in the last 24 hours, and it's resulted in another maximum fine of $100.